Hello and welcome to today's episode. Last we left off, we played a cup game for the League Two, and also we played in the FA Cup. We drew against a championship level team, so we got a second round draw. Since then, I've been playing matches. Obviously, we are overwhelming favorites. We have already secured automatic promotion. That's why I brought back here, because we have the budgets, which I glanced up, realized it said the budgets, so I turn on recording so we can start taking a look at this. Since we last left off, we're 20 points clear at the top of the league. There's no question we were going to get promoted. It simply was what came down to, are we going to win the crown? Because I think we're going to set not only a record here, but like a league all-time record of most points in league points in a season, and we're going to stomp it. The research I could find online, League Two was in like 97. Manchester City a few years back got 100 points in the Premier League. We're probably going to get like 105, 110, somewhere in that range. We've got 8 games left to go with 90 points. So if we win all those, we'll have 114, I think. So yes, we've been pretty dominant. We lost that game. We were competitive in the fact that the XG was similar. They just were obviously more clinical. Had a draw here, which was just annoying. You saw this batch, and then we've just been, thumping people. Not always huge by huge amounts, but we've been coming out and making sure we get every single win we need to. So, budgets for next season are £42,000 a week and a transfer budget of basically nothing. Yikes. Okay. The payroll gives us an extra, 10, a little over like 12.5K to spend. That's good. Probably gonna have people start wanting to come in and talk to us about getting salary bumps. Good news, Sturridge is out of contract at the end of the season, so we might be able to re-sign him, and he is still showing potential to be maybe a championship level player. We're not exactly sure. Abo, he's out of he's also a loan. We're not going to be able to bring him back. I've tried asking. They want him to. They want to try and do something better. Can we get like 100% of his salary? No. Okay. We tried. Babaya. Is he out of contract at the end of the season? I really don't know. No, he doesn't seem to be. Some bad news, though. Sonny Hilton, now only 4-star potential. He's still scheduled to be a leading League One player. So he's definitely going to be in our squad. But he's no longer I guess 4.5-star now represents championship potential for us. We've got a lot of good stuff going. So, with that being said, in just a bit, we will resume today's episode playing 2 matches. First away against Newport County, and then at home against Crawley, who are in second place. Winning both of these games means we have secured the crown, which is why I'm back now. Otherwise, I will probably... Crawley's the result. If we win against Crawley, the crown's ours. Short of that, we're probably fine. Nothing's going to contest us. I just want to set a new record. We've been overwhelmingly dominant in basically every single category. We're winning in all of them. If we go to League 2, one thing I didn't do is a season preview. Abo is actually the second best player in the league. With, who was it? Surge, being pretty far down the list, but still being up there. And we were favored for 15th. The board wanted us to avoid relegation. We did way more than that. We secured automatic promotion. We're probably going to set an all-time record. And we certainly should stay up next year. Next year, though, will probably be finally our season of not automatically promoting by winning a crown, and building slowly, waiting in League One for a year before we finally step foot into that upper echelon championship tier. And that's probably where we're going to have another these next couple of years are going to be a struggle, is what I'm hoping for. I'm not hoping. If we can just win everything up to the Premier League and win in 5 or 6 seasons and have the Premier League crown by then, I'm amazing. America's amazing. Our sleeper team has won. But there will be a wall at some point. I've been mentioning it. Hopefully, it will come soon, where we actually have to develop in a year, get our money, we get some income up, we get new players in, we develop them. That's what I'm looking for. I'll be returning once we are ready for our next game. Here we go with the next game. Our lineup is very similar to what it's been, a little bit rotated throughout the years. Folks in goal, back four, Sturge, Liang, Moon, Abaya, Hilton, Saunders, with Thorndike in midfield, Linton and Toy backing up Abo. Mostly just because the players we normally play, Walsh and Ford, who's actually broken in to be our first choice right winger, also with his gobs of potential to make sure he stays around, especially on that amazing contract. So he's going to stay around. That's going to be what we've got. Otherwise, pretty standard. These two built up connection early in the season before Toyi started falling out of favor. Probably going to sell him off because he's not worth the price we're paying him. We thought he had so much more potential than he did. That's the case. We're gonna be clearing the back room, is what I'll say. There's a lot of people that are certainly could stand to have be upgraded. Players that are no longer show the potential to grow forward, grow beyond the level we're currently playing at, that we could probably do with rushing away. And also, we really need the money to play with come. There's a word. There's a word. Oh, come the next season. That's so hard to remember. We need some transfer budget to play with, and the only way to get that, because the board gave us basically nothing, is to sell off a number of players. Most of even our bench, like third-tier options, they're worth like 100,000 to like 500,000, which is ridiculous. I'm quite happy about it. So, areas we're going to be looking to improve today or over the offseason, we need a really true ball-winning midfielder. Saunders has done great in this role. He's not a ball-winning midfielder. He really wants to play as box-to-box or further on the attack. Hilton, probably going to drop down to our bench. We definitely need a striker. Abo's almost certainly going to be gone. We're not going to have an option to replace him. So a striker, piece number one. We're also not winning this game. I'm not happy. Very, very little happening thus far. Crawley have not gone ahead in their game. But with 7 games left to go, they have now gone ahead in their game. So we're only 18 points clear at the top of the league now. We play them in just a couple of days. It's been a really rough patch for us recently. We have had a lot of games. We're back to that because of the cups. Games are 2 or 3 games a week. So we've been resting players. We've been rotating players. It's certainly tiring. We do have the crew that can support it. Abo, of course, also setting records. Not the top or most goals of all. Wow, seriously, refs? Most goals of all time, because it's almost impossible to ever beat Jeffers' record we set in the first season. But short of that, most men of the matches. Walsh, I believe, has most assists. Come on, Abo. You'd be more clinical than that. Okay, a few substitutions now. They're going to switch out our backline, who are destroyed. Surprisingly, we'll switch on Ransom. And I guess Jeffcott, because, I mean, those are the only 2 options we have. So, of course, we're going to be switching them on. Anybody else looking particularly shattered or particularly bad? Abo's having a bad game. We can switch Toyi up front for him. Switch on Osazi to that left side. No, we're obviously going to switch on Ford. He's a bit tired, but he is the better player. He can play 30 minutes for this. If we don't result today, had Crawley gone down in their game and we won today's game, we would have secured automatic promotion, but we did not. So I mean, whatever. Jack Nichols, that's who I thought he was. Gonna come on from Abaya, and we've got one more substitution we can make. Might as well. We have a game in 2 days against top of the table. Switch off one of these midfield players. Looks like Hilton is the most tired. We'll switch on Osazi. And hopefully, I'm going to go attacking in these last couple of minutes because we are ahead on XG and we've just not been clinical in our finishing. Sometimes we have games like this. Saw one on the schedule. Oh, don't lose. Don't lose today's game. One on the schedule a while back where all the players were just way too tired to pull out a win, and really no matter what I did, they just couldn't get it together. Very disappointing for that to be our first game. Nothing happened at all, and I'm pissed. We should have won that match. There's no excuse for not doing so. Hilton is tired or stressed because of that, but everybody else is fired up. Usually I give that pep talk if we don't win. But 18 points still clear at the top of the league. A win today is not actually automatically secure the title. Linton needs some rest. I can do that. What is our schedule looking like? If we go to the calendar, we are in March the 8th. So 1 week off. We'll go 6 days, actually, because we're probably going to put in some friendlies. Well, not here, but maybe here. So you know what? You can have a week off there. Then where is he? First off, okay, whatever. I'll get to this. We'll be back with our second game in just a few minutes. Okay, we're back for game number 2. This one is at home against Crawley, second place. A win here, I mean, all but secures, apparently. I'll come back when we eventually get the ceremony, but you'll see that. So, Sturridge in the back, Andy, Moon, and Mabaya ahead of the folks. Hilton, Saunders, and Walsh in midfield. Osazi and Ford backing up Abo for this game. Do they want to say? Are going to the match? Dressing room, can we secure? No. Oh. Win here will crown us champions. So it does, in fact, make us champions because we're 18 points. Oh yeah, because a win here would 6 points. We're 18 points ahead with 6 games left. So a win here, even a draw, or not a draw. A win here would secure us. A draw would mean we have to keep going, and you'll see the end of the next match or whatever I win to secure that. Talks of every year we have talks of a buyout. It never happens. I think until we actually have monetary problems, we're never going to get bought out. Abo scores his 33rd goal of the season. He has been incredible. Probably, I mean, he should win signing of the season. Unfortunately, he's only alone, as I said last time. So we will need a replacement. That puts us 21 points clear at the top of the league. 6 games to go. However, they are going to score, so that pulls us back level. Come on, team. It's a really nice set piece from them. We just don't have that. So other things we're looking for, I mean, set piece takers would be nice if we can somehow get one of them in as well within the first team squad. Captains, if Hilton is dropping to our bench, Folks is our vice captain right now. Hilton is also one of our team leaders. So dropping him to the bench may cause dynamics issues. We will have to see. I'll start downgrading once we secure the title, everybody's positions to get them ready for next year. I can see, maybe I'll wait until we actually get new players in, start fiddling with that so I don't actually mess with the dynamics while we're still playing. The record as it stands, I got a notification, is 102. Apparently a team scored 102 points at some point in either history or within the realm of this save. That I could not determine. Ford now on the attack. Ford scores. Romani Ford, 8th goal of the season. He's also an assist machine. His connection with Abo is very nice. He regularly gets forward with like that on the right wing. He's on the attacking instruction. We have one of them on support, one of them on the attack. He does this a lot. Usually Abo is there with him, but this time Abo's like, no, you got it. You got it. He's going to score. He'll put us up in this game. What's nice also, if we win today, we get to have the award ceremony in front of our home crowd. So our training grounds have been upgraded. Those cup runs we went on earned us hundreds of thousands of dollars, so we got that upgraded, and we went down to basically nothing, and then those 2 championship games, or FA Cup games against championship-level competition, earned us a few $100,000, so our finances are still good, still going strong. We've made money this season, even though the projection was pretty horrendous. It was negative for the first time ever. It wasn't horrendous. We were going to be like a couple $100,000 in debt. Not that big a deal for a team at this level. 1 or 2 player sales can clean that out. I'm just going to say I'm delighted with their performance. We are winning. That does secure us the title. This is a lot. We are very good. Oh, Abo's taking a slight injury. That is not good. Toyi is coming on for him. Hopefully that turns into nothing too serious. I mean, while we're here, we might as well use this stoppage for something. Anybody else looking tired? No one particularly is. We'll switch off Moon for Lang. Switch off Hilton. He can come off for Thorndike. That good for now. Just a couple of substitutions. We do have, I think, a break between this and our next game. I wasn't paying attention. We have 6 games left, a few weeks of the season left to go. So we should finish strong. He was offside. Okay, apparently he wasn't offside, but still goes behind for a corner. Are we going to make something of this corner? We don't score these often. But every time I say that, they like to come in and score one. Nope. Falls to their player, going on the attack, on his own. Gonna have to hold the ball. Okay, or not. What are you doing? Stop him! Stop that man. Goodness, grip me. Okay, let's go ahead and pause this again. We have 2 more players who can swap off. Ford can come off for Wilson. And Walsh. I will switch off. Oh, actually, we don't have any options up there. So, guess we're switching off a back. We'll switch off Mabaya, who is tired and also... No, screw it. You can come play center ball-winning midfielder. It's not that hard. You just get further forward and kick some ball around and, I mean, do your best. I'm not expecting much. If we win, we win. If we don't, whatever. Probably should have put a different player on the... I have so many... My backs are usually the thing that get tired. I usually have to switch out 2 or 3 of them in the match. Oh, we've earned a penalty. And who's taking this one? Is it Ford or... Oh, yeah, Toy, obviously. Ford and Abo are both out of this game. Puts us up by 2 goals with 13 minutes left to play. Toy, our second highest goal scorer this season. He's going to get sold off. He is not... he's not really a League One quality player. At least in my eyes, and according to me and my staff as well. They agree. So he's getting sold off. A lot of our backroom are getting sold off. We're going to start working on that. They're all very sad. But now we have officially won the title. 3 years in a row now. On a hot streak that has to come to an end. But 3 is a pattern. 3 times in a row is a pattern. So, I mean, it's possible. Unlikely, but possible. I'm expecting tomorrow or next year to be a mid-table team, maybe high mid-table, even playoff. But no, there's almost no way we're getting automatically promoted. This squad is not quite good enough. Is that Hilton holding the trophy? Small boy. It is. He's the smallest one around. He is our captain, though. So he's going to be sticking around. Probably, I might take him away from captain. Folks might get promoted there. We bring in someone good for the first team that can do it. We're walking off now. A very, very nice celebration. We've assembled quite the trophy cabinet for a 3-year-old club. Got 3 trophies. We're on a rocketing trajectory up to the higher leagues. We are amazing. With that being said, absolutely brilliant. We are champions. We could just not show up for the rest of the games and be perfect. But I think what I'll do is I'll go for some records, try and get that 102. We're probably going to aim for 105. That will be my personal goal for the rest of these games. We're champions. Injury. We're celebrating. Everybody's celebrating me, of course, because I have done very good. Board's ecstatic. The players are ecstatic. Everybody's ecstatic. And we have won. So, next time you see me will be either in the off-season or as we start making changes, whatever comes first. Some sort of transfer season special will be the next thing on the agenda. I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you all next time.
Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.